Now, being African, sinama category. You know, I'm an African, but from South Africa.
Sure.
You know.
1, 2.
Ayeke bakwethu lo Mnqobi Yazo umfana odabuka phansi eintabeni zakamaphumulo ubuke everything SA music. Danke siyabonga.
Okay, Mnqobi, welcome to Everything SA Music.
Yebo bhuti, ya. Bonga kakhulu ukuthi ningibize ningimeme nje la ngizoba nani namhlanje.
Sure.
Cool.
Can we just start with origin story ukuthi uzalele phi ukhule kanjani just for background story nje.
Yeah. Mnqobi insizwa ezalwa phansi eintabeni zamaphumulo. That's where I come from. It's in KZN. Yeah, eduze koStenga. So that's where I come from, and then I grew up naseThekwini eMlazi.
Sure.
Yeah, in a place called Umlazi, one of the biggest township I think in South Africa. That or second, I'm not sure.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's where I come from, and I'm a musician. Mnqobi Yazo.
Were you always into music from a young age?
Yeah, from a young age. Since from primary, I was being show music. Since from a primary, show music up to high school, whereby Mangfika High School I was doing rap.
Oh,
I used to rap.
okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
I used to rap. Like there's a place called Pet Center in Durban, whereby like usually like MCs, Zulu Boy come from there, Zagwe they
Sure,
come from there. Like a lot of Durban rappers, up to lot of Durban rappers here, like they come from the Pet Center. So I used to do Kuzane Pet Center with all of the MCs.
Sure.
Yeah.
You were rapping in Zulu throughout the
Yeah.
entire time?
Yeah. I was rapping in Zulu all the time. Like I've been like music wami, like I've been doing it in Zulu.
Sure.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is for African artists to stay true to their own culture and their own tradition?
It's very important, very, very important. Cause nami what I am trying to do, because like in Tabayla but like being African is not cool, and actually being African is cool. You know, let us do music way to if you do R&B, let us do African R&B. Let us do like African hip hop. You know, drop bars like in Africa, like African. Let us create more African beats to producers. Let us create everything to be African. African content is important. Yes.
And like fusing because when you're coming from the hip hop rap stuff.
Yeah.
How did you fuse that with your sound that's now? How did rapping early on at a young age help you make the music that you're making now?
In terms of writing,
Sure.
in terms of
writing,
writing,
straight,
yeah.
for sure.
Because when you do hip hop, when you do rap, like your pen game needs to be to be on point. You know, because when I like saying when I was starting to do this genre, it became easier. You know, it became easier because I used to write
Sure.
so now so it becomes like more easier and portray a message, because you remember hip hop it was all about drive a message more.
Sure.
More than let us just
Flex,
more than
sure.
flex. It was more about the message. So since I music, cause I'm more about driving the message, like about like inspire band, you know. So insizeka cool, like doing the rap, insizeka cool. So I can say like go to music so more hip hop,
Sure.
you know. Yeah.
So tell me, what was like your first song? Because you started way back when you were young. What was like the first song you made?
The first song. What was my first song? Young Sakumbul Buff.
You don't even remember 1-2 lines.
First song. It was too work, man.
You were learning.
It was work. Yo. Hey, my first record. Yo. I can't talk about that first record. No.
Manje, do you think that like most of the Afro pop or Afro soul artists that are from KZN these days, do you think, like you were saying, the majority of rapping early on, because ngiyabona manje kune wave yo Afro soul or Afro pop from
Yes.
KZN,
Yes.
and most of them beba rapper uqala abo Sjava, Black Diamond and everything, so iyasiza vele.
iyasiza kakhulu. So like into engayisho, you know, we as African people, every African person, I believe they can sing like from scratch. Siyakwazi ukucula into esisalwa nayo, whether ivoice yakho unesihosha sinjani, but with that husky voice you can sing ngaso, you know. Not just come on the basis where it's bigger corner, you know.
Sure.
So I believe like African people, because I can say in the Sienzayo, it's still rap somehow that is fused with Umaskandi. You know, that is fused. So, mangabengeti people, we must go back to being African. I think we are doing exactly that. We're doing like in Uma trap beat, we come like, you know, because it's some just kupulusi. You
But,
know.
like what started that I would say stubbornness in terms of being who you are, you know, in everywhere you do. Like right now,
Yes.
what you're wearing, it's
Yeah.
even if you don't say anything, we know. you know?
Yeah, but good.
So what do you think is the core foundation? What makes you that kind of person to do whatever you do it to the best of your culture and your people?
Firstly, very buqala art. Your art first, your craft. You know, before kuze kufike ekutheni ugqoke ini. You know, which is why like in mostly mangabe ubona umnqoba, I make sure you know you ibheshu as much as ngiliqoka ngizoliqoka emcimbini ekhaya. But what I'm trying to portray to people is that just be African. Asikho isidingo sokuthi uzogqoke ngempela imqheleke nawe ke, you know, uzogqoke ivunule just to be African enough. You know, there are so many ways ongaportray ngayo being African. You know, so ngisho ukuthi abantu bangathuki when I come I pull through with ingubo yabeSuthu. You
Sure.
know, when I pull through with ingubo zamaNdebele, when I pull through with like ngokuhlukahlukana kwama-culture, because I am African. Let us be African. You know, asingahlukaniswa phakathi. Angathi ukuthi because this person is Pedi, you're not allowed to wear like a Zulu person. This person is Sotho. You're not allowed to wear like a Tswana person. It's Mnyama sonke.
Sure.
You can wear however, you know. Mangabe kukhona into yamaTswana inspiration ngithi no, I like this. You know, akekho umuntu ozongitshela ukuthini. I'm an African. I'm just embracing being African as whole.
So when did that kind of mindset start with you? When you were younger, or did it come on later on?
When I realized that somehow uyabona kade kuqala these xenophobic attacks, you know, whereby it okay, now being African sinama category, you know, I'm an African but from South Africa.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm an African. But from Zimbabwe. You know, you see, sekuba naleyo nto leyo eka you said that segregation. No, man. Let us just be Africans. Let us just make it cool ukuba ma Africans. You know, angibe allowed to win Sangoma nabantu from Zambia, from Zimbabwe, from Nigeria, from like we African people. Angibe allowed to win Sangoma now. You know, I'm only gonna, you know, with my people like from South Africa, you know, let us be African. Let us share music as African people.
But why do you think that in particular the Zulu culture is the one that's connecting the most in terms of the sound that you are doing right now?
That's a very trick question, you know,
because you are not alone. It's a lot of artists from KZN.
Yes.
And
yes.
by a push and
the buyer push, and it's a beautiful thing. Into SCC guys, let us push this content. You know? And the one thing like how I know like my people from KZN, like artists from KZN, I bambakala because like very right now we industry the culture iyona now esakhuphuka. And then now I am glad to see the boy Ndatestan, to see Omalom Vector. Nabo ke now they are growing his sound. Yebo le amasuthu party. Yona ibayqalile like Zulu people ukuthi I see it, and then I see like Amanz'amnyama culture now. Okay, I know. We're getting into this. So now we need more. We need more cultures to do what we do, but in their language. You know, let me be a fan, because I'm a super fan of Understand. I'm a super fan. You know, angmuzu ukuthi uthina understand this Sotho. Ngibamba those words. Ngibamba like ngisizwa hanya. You know, I understand it fully, but I'm a fan because of his sound. Like music is maybe it's a universal language.
Sure.
You know, so iyona ke leyo nto le ngithi let us grow. Let us just grow. Let us grow. Yes.
How did you end up signing with Mabala Noise? How did the deal come about?
How did the deal come about? Yeah, it came about the pen and the paper, and then I went there. No, the owner of Mabala, Richard Kabinde, waqhamuka once kwi-inbox yami ngayizibela mina.
Sure.
You know, ngayizibela athi uyithulela. So wabiza uzakwe now beyisayiniya khona eMabala, and then uzakwe wafika mina. I was still in Durban that time, last year or this year uqala. I'm not sure. I think it's this year uqala, beginning of this year. Wafika kumina, and then uzakwe, and then we spoke. What I know kunaleli time aleli Mnqobi fan yakho kakhulu, fan yakho, and then they wanted to work with you. First mangifika la umnikazi lokuzani, he's a super fan your music kwam. So that's how ngahlangana nabo, and then this year ngafika le Goli wangibiza, and then we had a meeting, and then wangitshela ukuthi Mnqobi, I have this idea, you know, because umuntu othanda amathongo kakhulu. I have this idea, naye umuntu wamathongo, you know, uyinyanga. And then ngathi what you know music wakho, I love into okhuluma ngazo, you know. And that's how we met up, and then sazwana, and then that's how I got to Mabala.
But then why did you, like, I would say, not respond to the message? You felt like it was not a real account, or what?
Not what it was not a real account. You know, at that time maybe ngifunwa na amakhampani amaningi ngeke wazi noma sewabantu abakwenza isilimo. You know, abemaningi kakhulu, amanye ngephela ngwabala. But abemaningi kakhulu, they wanted to sign Mnqobi, wanted to sign.
What happened for them to all want to sign you? Did you drop a single? Or?
I dropped this tape. It was this my project, like a very powerful project that I dropped. It was an EP called The Tape. Yaduma kakhulu. You know, lapho benginakhamba. You know, idumelayo na ipush.
Independent.
How did you like take it out there? Did you just put it online and then?
I just put it online, and then yeah, because I remember like I dropped it 2018. Yeah, I dropped it 2018, 16 May. And then like I was worried, this is my first project.
Sure.
I drop an data file host, yeah. Data file host, audio Mac, SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You know. Fakaza angazi nokuthi udropha kanjani ke. Ma udrophe kufaka, ma ungena kufakaza kwakuyi success.
Sure. You made it when you had Fakaza.
You made it.
Sure.
You know why, Magiti, you made it when you had Fakaza? Because ngambone ngathi ufakaza shoot ufaka lama artist asephumelele.
Oh yeah.
You know, if music kwakho phuma ku iTunes so kuzoba kufakaza.
Yeah.
But somehow ngathi ngiyabona music kwami kufakaza. Oh right.
Sure.
Flex.
Sure.
So yeah, ngayi dropa ku data file host. So ngathi mangabe ngidropa ngafaka kuma socials ami ngathi qa. You know, ngisa follow abantu abo 1500 kwamanye, you know, abekho baningi. Ngaqede ngavala ifoni, ngavala idata yonke into because ngiyasaba ukuthi i-response yabantu izothini. The next thing ngifonelwa abantu kuthiwa Mnqobi, uvule social yakho. Next thing iya trend.
Mara
Same day.
Boyazi wena ukuthi vele.
It was powerful. No, ngangiyazi ukuthi powerful, but just that I'm coming with something new. You know, with something. I'm coming with this like African drums, and I'm like, hey, people won't understand what I'm trying to do, maybe. And the next thing people they understand, I'm like, all right, okay. What phela usuku ngabona ama downloads akhuphuka. What phela la 2 days ngithi ngiyabona data file host 10,000 downloads. Lapo they Tetafal host not like but download one song.
Sure,
They downloading the whole project.
Yeah.
By the end of the week, 20,000. What his second week, he's saying he's taxi and I'm like, okay. Well,
So now you get VIP treatment.
yeah, I'm like, oh, no abantu abangazi. Okay, yeah, that is the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Music bars me
Bayazi voice,
niggas wow abamazi. The owner of the music abamazi. You know, uhlangana nabo emgaqweni bazi bakuthomele ngayo. You say, yeah, have you heard this guy Mnqobi? Have you I'm like, yeah.
That's me. Him lawyer.
Ufika endaweni la emaklapini isho DJ ayithethe. Hey, uyabona abantu bayidansele. Hey guys.
Sure.
When you tell them it's you, they say
No, but angikwazi ukusho mfethu. You can't say that. Because like isadlala ingoma la suwo. Hey guys,
It's me.
But has anyone
Yeah.
told you no, it's not you? You're lying.
yeah kaningi. Bukaningi, you know. Bukaningi abantu bangitshela ukuthi akumina lapho ngicula ngeke. All right. Up until ke release these video clips on YouTube. Baqala ukungibona, we you know like zavele zaduma kakhulu. Zavele zaduma kakhulu ke doing ama clip ke hayi. That way yanyuka kakhulu.
Before that, all that, you know, I'll call it like a frenzy, like sensation. What would you say that the one thing you did that changed your career until now, like forever? One song or the one deal?
247 did the things.
Sure.
And the kwakuyingoma like yayingekhona ngangayifakile na ku project because I didn't like the song. My friend uSandile wathini wathi ngobulalela la khipha le ngoma le ufake 247 uzobona uzokwenzani. Angempela athi ngifake 247 one like you know in a way that ngangitshela ukuthi because iKZN yona yayidumisa kakhulu like ama varsity like varsity mangosuthu uKZN ungoye you know DUT izona ezayidumisa and then students from KZN bayithatha bayiletha ko UJ UJ vets.
Sifike eGoli man.
So it says approved.
Yeah, UJ approved. I'm like, all right, okay.
Sure.
You know, yeah, approve of UJ. I die, okay. No, ziyasha. Because ngabona mangiza le goal, mangifika le goal because one thing a powerful ngama varsity is that ama varsity phela wahlali like central elokuzaneni banamakhaya.
Sure,
You know?
yeah.
So mangabe besuka but they're coming back with this music
Yeah, they're taking the music
about
back,
downloading
sure.
Wi-Fi yasesikele.
Sure.
They're going home.
Sure.
And then when they go home, so that how now we spread and njalo makuvalwa ikole bafika bo spreading ngasemakubo so that how we are spread kanjalo. So ama varsity they did the PR.
For you.
I should pay for that data. I'm joking.
Sure. Manje, what were you like doing when you were working on the EP though? Like in your daily life, did you have a job?
Yeah, I was working at Ukhozi FM.
Oh, you're already at Ukhozi FM?
Yeah, I was working with Ukhozi FM. I was doing a radio drama, voiceovers for Ukhozi. Yeah, and I'm also an actor. I was doing like some theater shows. So yeah, I kind of like that thing because I was mostly doing acting, more than music. And
But
then
the music took off
music
first,
on
ne?
okay, it's wacky.
But then,
And
like,
then-
you have a similar story to Java. Because
Yeah.
for me, the first time I heard of him was on those. I didn't notice.
Oh,
it.
he was doing Ilokuzana.
14.
He's on 14.
Yeah.
Yes. But I was doing the theater more, not ETV.
Oh.
Yeah, I was not on ETV because I studied the drama, performing art, I have diploma. Yeah, so I was mostly focused like this is what I'm
So
doing.
you're telling me the whole time when you're acting, you didn't realize you can sing to the point.
I was singing, I was doing music.
Musicals?
Yeah, I was doing music, Jay. Not even musicals. Musicals, they didn't want to cast me. Yeah, because they said I couldn't sing.
And
Because I have my musical, but they need these voices like
Yeah, those big voices.
they need those people, you know. And then I just come with my voice like, you know. So I was not good enough for that. But now since they understand what am I doing, they're like, hey, man, we should do a musical. I'm like, you guys, come on now. But you didn't cast me, eh? None cast. I mean, I was doing like raw music, like stage plays, acting.
So where did you study that though?
I found a creative art college, Durban Film Institute.
like, but that experience, because people tell me that the person in front must feel you as same as the person at the back when you're
Yeah.
doing theater. What has that taught you in
Yeah,
terms of performing?
you know, in terms of the performance, in training, because even now, man, when I go on stage, I do not just go on stage in G. You know, I prepare the whole performance, which is always this is what is happening, stage design, everything. You know, because I'm a stage designer, I'm a set designer. I do a lot of things.
So you do a lot of things,
I
ne?
do a
You're
lot
like
of things.
multifaceted.
When I shoot my videos, I do set design. I
Even
I
like the music,
direct,
you do production.
I do production. I play instruments. Like I record myself. I mix.
Yo.
You know, I do a lot of things.
So
Sure.
which theater did you start working at, like, as your first?
When I was at school, like my first, like we performed Asinamali by Mnqobi.
Yeah.
Yes, I performed Asinamali by Mnqobi within Kabzami. I did my shows that I Ngwapalile National Art Festival in Grahamstown, the biggest art festival in Africa. I went there twice with my shows written and directed, and I'm also acting in there. You know, I did my shows daily, they did a lot.
So, but like, how did you get the role to or how were you casted on that
The cinema.
Yes.
It was a school project.
Yes.
It was a school project because like we call them directing project. I am your dad, yeah.
Yes.
You need to direct a full-on show, the whole script, like cast the people, like fellow students, but acting the show. So that's what was happening, like on your dad, yeah. And I was almost casted for Lion Kings.
Yo.
Right before music he blew up, and
Sure.
then like a friend of mine, that's extropili escape. Friend of mine said, "No, but there is no need for you to go with Lion Kings now. You know,
Focus on the
you have
music.
you have the career, like your full on career. Now ekumele mawuyithi." And it was a big thing. It felt to these were former callbacks land. I need to go glama callbacks. Lama callbacks futhi ngani mangifika because babengazi ubaba uDumandlovu. Ngani mangifika wathi Mnqobi ubuye ngalolu suku lo kuzobe khona labalungu bakhona bakule Kings Day, you need to see me. You know. Ayi bathi mangabe sekumele ngiya khona umjita wathi no Mnqobi awuyi. Ungayi lapho uzovalela and then yangisiza leyo nto somehow. Because mangabe ngibuya kwi-Lion Kings, as much as imali uzobunayo uzokwenza izinto wakho umuzi thenga imoto, but uzothi mabuya leMzansi usuthi uyabuya kawaziyo umuntu.
Sure.
Uzoqala phansi kwi-career and then imali awusayenzi yaphuma kuphela.
Yeah, you're spending.
Usuyaspenda kuphela.
Sure.
So iyangisiza kanjalo le.
What I want to know is like, were you always confident in yourself to try noma yini uyazi ukuthi ungayenza?
Yeah.
Ngoba uyenza izinto esibhaya wabo.
Yeah, but mina ngibelieve ekutheni ayikho into engakuhlula if you put your mind in it. You know, ayikho into engakuhlula, like lokho ngempela ayikho into engakuhlula. If mawubeka umqondo ukushootha ngibambe camera ngishuthe ngiyakwazi, you know, ngiyazifundisa ukugela ku YouTube ngibuka
Sure.
this is how this thing happens.
Yeah.
You know, ngibuka ngiyenze lighting ngiyenze. You know, because somehow one thing mina kade ngisiza nokuthi ngingakunamali. Yabo mangabe if you are broke you learn izinto eziningi. You know, because if I need to hire umuntu ozongishayela light kumele ngimkhokhela ngani?
Sure.
Uba wenza lokho ngizomkhokhela ngani?
If you're shayela
So now ke mina light I set design ngibeka yonke and then I just do things. Mangabe imali sikhona ke ngizobe sengisho kuphela. But I need something that ebukeka kanje.
And uyazi ukuthi those skills can be used somewhere else. They can hire you.
Ubhlungu ungakwazi ukukhokhela izingane zabantu, you know, like
Sure.
this feeling as uthi exploit. Yes, that's the way.
Sure.
Feeling ngathi uya-exploiter yabo, and then there's a guy usandile emabhasi okuyena ke kade ngishayela icamera ongishuthayo nje ongistylayo futhi uyena kuba fengazi ukuthi no we growing with you. Abanye abantu they are not growing with me, abazela ukuzokhula nami, they're here to work. You know, so angingababambe angazama mina ngikwazi ukugoqa umuntu, angikwazi lo ngigoqa umuntu lana ntwana yami.
Sure. Ushasha.
One day is one day.
Sure.
You know, angikwazi like angiphiwanga ukwenza lokho. That's why I always prefer to just do it myself. You know, makhona ukuthi Mnqobi mfethu ngiyawuthanda umsebenzi wakho ngicela ukuzosebenza nawe mfethu. I really need to ukuthi ngisebenze nawe. Just come mfethu. Share your skill. Uyabo lento le. We share the skill sakho and then we work like that.
But then, like, with you seeing so many people, because you don't like hold them down to something they don't want to do. How many people have you come across that your different characters? What has they taught you since the years?
A lot. Which is why abanye bageze futhi ngathanda ukuthi ngisebenze ngedwa because uzoloku uphuka inhliziyo man. You know, or mongaphukanga wena inhliziyo uzohlalela ukuphula abanye abantu inhliziyo. Uyabo, which is what I'm always scared of, to pull up people inhliziyo. You know, ngokuthi ngithanda lento mina yami engiyithandayo. Mina one thing engincanywa, I'm an artist. I like ukwenza art kakhulu. And I know I'm a hard worker ngalendlela ukuthi some people ngiyabagqilaza. That's why ngithanda ukusebenza ngedwa or ngisebenze nomuntu engaziyo ukuthi uyi hard worker. Ngifuna ufeel ngathi somehow ngiyagqilaza. This guy is overworking. This guy akalali vela avuka ebusuku athi nathi I have this idea. This guy ayenze mangabe uyalele ngihlale kuyona nothi niyavuka ekseni plus I edit for myself. Ngiyazeditela mina ngena Premiere Pro. Yeah, videos. Ngiyela editela.
When did you start doing like Premiere Pro and stuff like that?
Premiere Pro, you see there is a video whereby I do a cover ya Oliver Mtukudzi. I edited for myself or amakhavu wonke amakhavu engiwenzile ngiyazeditela. Ilokhona lengoma le ngisuke ngishisa kuyona impepho. If you seen it on YouTube, I edited for myself.
How long did it take you to learn those kind of skills, especially like editing?
I'm a lucky person.
He's smart, natural.
I'm a lucky person. Like
Sure.
I just learned. I don't know how, but I just somehow I just learned.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got an acting gig now on the river.
Yes.
How was that? How did that come about?
Yeah. No. Ngabizwa by director Mnqobi. No, this is your role. And
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
You
Because
didn't need to audition.
Most people bangazele theatre.
So the director knew you from theater.
Because I was doing even Erased. The director Erased uzokungazela from theatre. What Mnqobi, do you still wanna act? Because very look down at coma gig asishayi yabo lento le angikho phezala, let's just do it. Yabo lento le bangisele na ku-Erase bangisele the script mangithi okay but this character okay, let us do it.
Sure.
Yabo lento then we did it. Yabo lento le mina ngibhungela ngahluphi mangito ngizoyenza nomsosa, just do my job and then just go, because bengayona i-character ama-character amakhulu ukuthi into ehlele. One day angeke ngikwazi ukwenza isoaphi ukuthi ngikhona every day. No, never.
Do you want to act some more though? Do you still want to act in the future?
But movies.
Movies only?
Yeah, movies and drama series. Into engaziyo, like I will do 13 episodes and then we die.
Sure.
You see, not ukuthi
commit a lifetime.
no.
Generations type of thing.
No, I can't.
Well, so tell me, what's your process of, because actors need to get, like, they need to become that person. What's your procedure on how to reenact yourself into that person, into the role?
The character.
Focus. Yeah, it only you think you focus. Let's focus and just prepare when yourself like emotionally, you know, I don't know, emotionally. Yes, but you need to prepare yourself. You know, an actor prepares. You know, you need to get into character. You need to convince, because acting is convincing. You know, Konstantin Stanislavski said so. You know, you need to convince people that you are that person. Don't convince yourself only. But people need to believe. Acting is believing. Yes.
What was going on in your mind when you wrote Igolite? What is the inspiration for that song?
Hey, inkinga mfowethu. Inkinga, like it like those normal problems.
Sure.
When you're a hustler, you know, when you are trying to make it, because umuntu ngeke ungajoli, ngeke ungaqonywa. You'll have a girlfriend ezobhilivela kuwena for those couple of months, and then ibone ngathi lento ayivumi, and then like
Is it inspired by a real story?
yeah, yes.
So that's
Yes.
what happened to you.
Yeah, exactly like that. Even like word for word. Exactly like that. Ukuthi intombi yangitshela ukuthi ngisendele ivoice note. Hey, azi kwalahleka ifoni babe ngakabi khona o Dropbox la.
Sure.
Because ngangisebeka ku Dropbox. Seyizothi mayivula nje iqale ngayo isho.
Sure.
Wathiwa wena Mnqoba ukwazi ngisho ukungithengela uchocolate. I know you do not work, but yeah.
Yes. Yo.
Just like that, and then ngayifaka exactly, but okwamanje angikwazi ngisho ukukuthengela noma uchocolate intombi.
Sure.
Yabo. So ngawufaka exactly word for word. Avuka ekseni she was working. Avuka ekseni ngilele. Ahamba yosebenza. Mina ngilongibhilivela in my dream that one day is one day. You know, and I was still in school at that time. Ngangakasebenza. Ngikapa January, wathe ngikapa January ngawunda like ngapheli nesonto ngikapa Monday, Friday I got hired on Mnqobi FM SABC.
Yo.
Eish, did she call you back?
The following week I was hired on a drama series I was acting on like ETV, The Kingdom Ukakai.
Did she call you and be like, yo, good morning?
I'm proud of you. Thank you, Nkosazana.
Did you come with a chocolate?
Eh?
Did you come with a chocolate just you know?
Chocolate?
Yeah, just
yeah,
one.
I bought chocolate for myself. I just wanted to taste what she wanted.
So, all of the music that you write, is it inspired by your life, your
Yes.
real life stories?
Like real life stories.
Sure.
Some mina and then some other people. You know, abantu into abadlula kuzona uzokhulunywa ngazo umuntu. Hey. I thought I have problems, yeah?
Sure.
But yeah, we
Some
are
other people are going
yeah,
through,
yeah. Because kuyakwenzeka futhi utshela ukuthi you have problems, and then uthi mawuze story somunye umuntu usho ukuthi
You're better.
yeah. Eniyafa man, eh? Enine you know, yeah, because it always happens like that. And then also story somunye umuntu, and then I write about them. You know.
Because I wanted to know, on Sabela, you're talking about answering your traditional calling. Have you done that?
Not traditional calling.
Yeah. What is it?
The song is not about a traditional calling. It's about a calling generally.
Oh, a calling in general.
Uthi uma ubizwa ubosabela.
Sure.
Kuzokuyona yonke into obizwe kuyona ubosabela. Khona ungezohamba uyifake ezintweni engazona ezakho. Yabo? Sabela in your calling. If you are an artist ubizele kwi-art, sabela kuyona.
So that's what you are talking about, your art.
Yes.
So it wasn't necessarily like ubunyanga.
Ubiza, no. It wasn't like necessary about ubunyanga.
Sure.
Straight, no. Yawo wonke umuntu onobizo in something. Because we all got a calling.
Sure, I know, I understand.
Yes.
How did the song with Big Zulu, Vuma Close, because I saw this doing well. It's on over 1.5 million views on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, that song, it's a very nice song. It's a very nice song because when got a sense of ngisahlala eDurban, you know, hlala le Gold Valley. Wayezwe sanda kuzwa nje isiqephu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sanda kuzwa isiqephu. Isiqephu size nabantu abaningi. Sanda kuzwa isiqephu, and then wathi Mnqobi I wanna do ingoma now, wasend beat. That beat, you see, let's space a repack on. It was that.
Sure.
That was the beat. It's like, ngizochini lapha eKzulu. Yabo ngancane ukumphoqa. Yabo lento ukuthi hayi mina ngizwa le beat lena. And then ngathi ncane ngisendela ama files e-beat. I started the beat afresh. The part lengicula kuyona mina ngayiqala phansi ngayenza. I-beat phakathi kulona uphezulu la repack at the drum everything. The only thing engayithatha kwi-beat angisendela yona was that bass pen.
So you co-produced that song also?
Yeah.
Because that song sounds like it's you featuring Big Z.
Yeah.
Because you're the chorus and
everything.
everything.
Then I go, ngathi mangibuyisela wahlanya.
Sure.
Ngathi hayi nansi-ke ngabe ingoma ke.
So after you dropped Iscephu, a lot of the KZN artists wanted to work with you, ne?
Yeah, baningi.
Almost all of
yeah,
them.
baningi. Because I worked even nabo Kyle Deutsch. Because ngathi hey, this guy, umlungu madoda, usebenza nomlungu, yabo lento leyo. Because it's R&B, naye wengazi ukuthi okay Mnqobi, can you do something here? Yabo lento leyo. And then no. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do something, and then now, I can and then we did a song. It was nice song. You know?
But then, like, when it comes to, like, right now you're working with a lot of multifaceted people. So
Yes.
how do you communicate your truth when there's so many other messages across? You know, especially when it comes to features, you know.
Features, I'm a feature alul. Because I'm a feature, one thing I'm not I also will figure a concept. You know, fine,
Sure.
you know, I mean, I'll just speak about this, you know, but it's a rapper, I get from feature-ish, you know, vele because I mean, I'm a vocalist. Concept. I know, just create something now for me now. I'll just come and, you know, just create something. If I do fucking melody, because it's just fucking feeling again, and then, yeah. That's what vele ilang creator khona ke umuntu ngimnikeza mama ungayithandi ke masengithi
Have you ever declined some people though, like
Features.
well-known people, like
yeah,
it's not my
because
thing.
a feature is kumele ifikele naturally yabo ingabi business ungaforce feature engekho yabo because baningi abantu bethe ngisho ukuthi angazi mhlambe one day kuyokwenzeka kube khona ingoma esihlanganisayo but
This one is not the one.
le angazi kanjani yabo angazi ukuthi ngenzeka kanjani phela ngeke ngisho amagama abo but not ukuthi ngine beef nento abayenzayo it's just that
Doesn't align.
yeah uyabona lento le izinto engicula ngazo mina somehow uyabo ushikhana ngeke kangena
Sure, yeah.
uyabona lento le
Sure.
ngaphandle mangabe kushikhana mhlambe efika nengoma lapho ke mhlambe mina ngakwazi ukucupha uyabona lento le uzothi ngithi love song hayi mhlambe ngabe ngafika ikwazi ukucupha uyabo because mina ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngithi but kowami uzofika sengiwenzile
Becomes a problem.
yeah because ama concept izinto engikhuluma ngazo even my background iyodwa ke background yami izofika iclash uyabo because umculo phela mangabe sicula uculo ngebackground yabo ibackground iaccount ukuthi wena uqhamukaphi nama concept engibhala ngawo uqhamukaphi uyabo lento le Mnqobi ngikhona concept nje ngengibhale ngayo yabo silingana sengoma noma ikathi pain I'm in love with a stripper Mnqobi uzofika thini lapha ngizofika ngithini ngizongena ngithini
Sure.
What is a stripper even?
Stripper in Zulu ayiwe mfowethu omajikela ngensela
Bajikela
akazi mfethu kuzothini
Sure.
Yeah.
One doesn't add up.
yes
Do you think you would ever go back to your high school days of rapping though? Or are you you've fallen into the side
I
of
know
never?
I know rap manje
You have passed that stage.
yeah
So khulile manje.
sengiraja kusalunga
Sure. Plus you make up like grown up music. No, that's the thing. You
Yeah,
make music for grown ups.
yeah angeke kusalunga manje and that hip hop esasiyenza thina those
It's normal
days
life.
It's not the same. They're
yeah
changing,
now
sure.
ngeke sayisalunga ayisalunga abantu abasayibambile kozakwe Duncan basayibambile and then bayakwazi ukumaneuver kuyona yabo lento leyo bayenza sound new school but kusayiyona
Sure.
yabo so ayiphatha mina ngengikwazi ukuhamba ngiyocabanga futhi kuyacatshangwa kwi-rap
I wanted to ask, what changed in your life when you released Iscephu, the EP? Like, what changes did you see happening as the buzz was growing bigger?
abantu babona ukuthi be-accept music wakho you know
Sure.
yeah iyona nto mina mfethu ngathi iyenza ushintsho olukhulu ke kumina like yeah, bona ukuthi no guys you are accepting my music yabo and angikholwanga you know and then ngahlangana nabantu abayinqwaba mfethu ababe like buying into my music you know they suggest a lot of things you know so baningi abantu ngathi basizile nakuyona
Would you say that your lifestyle changed though afterwards? Your lifestyle never changed. Then you stick true to yourself.
Amadumbe is still
ngaphandle no
Iscope,
yeah,
you still use it, sure.
ngaphandle kwalokho mina ukuthi angikho vele kulezo zinto zalama
Oh,
lifestyle
sure,
lawa.
sure, yeah.
Mina just hey mina vele ngifuna ukuyiculela kuphela konke ke lokhu abakwenzayo hayi abakwenza hayi phophana amashampeni siyas
awuzingeni zama-industry shenanigans amantombazana impahla
no
yeah
no mina vethu kurelaxiwe as much as ngeyincanywa vele ifashion but ayikurelaxiwe hayi.
So, but tell me, when was the time when you actually almost gave up? Like, yeah, this is done. I'm done with this thing. Was there ever a time you almost gave up?
Never.
Really? You never even came close. Something happened.
Never.
Really? Since you
Never.
started?
Hey mina somehow mina ngabe yami nginalento leyo ukuthi mina ngizophumelela ngu-showcase.
sure
Mina from a hard work, that's why I get like that is a difference between a hard worker and a talented person. Mina ngiyadlova ngapha. You know? Ngiyadlova, ngiyangena. That's what I do for a living. Phumelela kwami phumelela ngokungena.
sure
Ukuthi ngiyangena kunoma yini ngiyangena.
sure
That's me.
yeah
So that kind of person akanaso nesikhathi sokuhlala phansi acabanga ukuthi ngathi ngagive up ke man.
Sure.
You don't get that time.
yeah
Because uhlezi usebenza, you always find something. If ubona ukuthi engathi akusebenzi lokho, you find something. So awuna space okucabanga ukuthi let me just give up today.
Okay, like, but what made you be that person of to always be working, like hard working? Is it like,
ithola even
yeah, your upbringing? There was not a lot of things in your life.
Mina ngabe yami ngiyahluphekela mina. Yabo ngiqhamuka ku background engekho yinhle.
Yeah.
You understand? Mawuqhamuka ku background engekho yinhle. Uyabona mfowethu abazali la mfowethu ayinkosi yama woyi. Abayazi lento yamanz'anegiza.
sure
Uyayibona lento le.
Sure.
So uvela ukuthi awunkosi yami abake bayithole ke at least kancane. Uyabo abake bayithole mfowethu. So ibona mfowethu abangenza ngiphushe more hard. And nginentwana mina yabo nengane. And ingane ayikwazi ukuthi ihlupheke njengoba ngihluphekile. Yabo as much as ke mina ngisiyena umuntu ohleze ekhuluma ngenhlupheko ukuthi where I come from because mhla kuthiwa ngikhuluma ngaleyo nto le abaningi abantu abawukhala inyembezi. Ngithi okay nakho kumnqobi laqhamuka khona bayokhala inyembezi abantu. But she said angithanda ukukhuluma ngayo because that is not me. Uyabo lento le. Mina ngazi ukuthi I know angifuni nokudatshukelwa ngithanda umhlaba uthi uphumelela because kuthiwe guys,
Yeah.
let us tweet, guys, retweet. Guys, hey, this guy, we need to change his life. No. People, mele babethanda umnqobi, bathanda umnqobi honestly. Not because that yimina ke lo wena ngapha.
sure I wanted to talk about Mabala. Like, what were your expectations before going into the deal? And were your expectations fulfilled after you signed and the albums are being released and everything?
Angikwazi ukubajaja.
Okay.
I can never judge them because we were on a COVID-19.
Oh.
Yabo
Yeah.
ngoba we lockdown.
Everyone
so,
sure,
Yes, yabo lento le. So in kuleyo perspective leyo I can't judge situations but kuyasebenzeka.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Like, the music is still being
Yes, kamnandi.
Sure.
Yes.
And then, how was this COVID for you? How did it treat you?
The lockdown.
I-lockdown nayo bengihlele studio mina mfethu bengipheka. Ngilanda iy'nkabi zami lezi ey'hlala ama-instrument ezinye ukuthi no sayihlalela la sayiproducela and then we worked nje nqobo recorded. So mina eyami bengihlalele studio. Ngiphume ngihambe ngiyoyishuthela the river erased. So beyilapho nje mina mfethu bengirelaxele lapho. Because vele angiyena vele umuntu ohleze outside kakhulu. But lockdown angizwanga nokuthi bekuyiyona.
Oh, yeah, the people where they say, I didn't know my actual lifestyle was called quarantine.
Yeah, mina bengilapho mina bengivele ngilapho vele. Yabo because mangiphuma uphuma ngiyele la shopping center ngenhla uyirelaxele futhi.
In this period of lockdown, how many songs do you think you produced or made?
A lot.
Too much.
I thought you were gonna bless us. I saw you holding your phone.
No ziningi no ezingaphuma ngedlala
Unreleased.
but ziningi man. Hey nengoma eziyinqwaba ngingarelease ama-album ayinqwaba sonto nesonto
Sure.
you know.
So, like, in those albums, there's people we can look forward to, like,
Kanjani?
Collaborations.
Like collaborations.
Yeah, yes. Because ingoma lezi engishile vele ngizibekele collaborations ezinye ngizozipha abantu. ezinye, you know, because that's what I do. Mina mase ngiqede a project ngiyangicheck ingoma ezimnandi, collect nomthe. Just nikeza abantu yabo. Umuntu ayiculele yona ngikhiphe mina ayicule yena. It's like songwriting, you know.
Sure.
So that's what I do. Because anginawo umona no music. Yabo. Izoziphelele style like ihleli la izifike kwi-computer ingoma. Just keep up music.
Is there a song like you've done like that and then it became big that you just gave it to someone?
Mostly zona ke abantu bavele bangafuni ukungikhipha.
Yeah.
So ngifuna ukuphuma mina umuntu athi ayinokusala kwi-chorus.
Sure.
I no yeah. Yabo. So it always happens like that ukuthi hlezi ngizohlala kwi-chorus. Hlezi kube i-feature ngikhona kuyona. Yabo. So akaze kube ukuthi umuntu ayithatha be ubuyena yedwa nje.
Who would you say were your biggest music inspirations in South Africa?
Babu Chapkhanyile. Mayo.
Sure.
City lam is ponky pong. I even did ngiyenzile
Sure, with Shwi so
Babu Shwi Nomdekala.
Sure.
Isponki because I was honoring him because bengincanywa kakhulu music wakhe. Kakhulu.
So only him Jabu Khanyile.
Uyena mina kakhulu hayi.
Oh, he's the one that's like the most.
Yeah.
Sure.
Akekho odlula lapha kumina.
Sure.
Yes.
I know, okay. Thank you so much, bro.
Ah,
Mnqobi, we are so appreciated, man.
Kubonga mina.
1, 2